some chicken.
And this has been my kitchen. Pork, the other white meat. Pork, the other white meat.
What if we're more interested in this shirt with little cats on?
Kittens, the other white meat.
In China.
And Melmac.
And Melmac, yep.
Don't forget Alf. Alf's favorite meal is cats.
Man, I'd love to watch Alf. I haven't seen that in years.
I know, we need to get the DVD set.
Oh, I know.
That'd be awesome. Anyway, but enough of 80s sitcoms. We are here to stuff yet another meal for your Thanksgiving
Pleasure?
pleasure, your Thanksgiving approaching. Because
Tomorrow is Thanksgiving.
Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, but tonight we're going to get hyped up by introducing to you yet another stuffed favorite. And we got some more pork. So what better
And he
to
made the
stuff
stuffing
pork?
already for tomorrow.
Yeah, well, no, this is the stuffing for tonight.
Oh, well, still, you're going to use it tomorrow?
No, we're going to have Grandmama make it.
Oh, that's
tomorrow.
right. I forgot.
She makes good stuffing.
I'm going to grab a little bit out of here.
She makes really good stuffing.
Oh, that's good.
Anyhow, we are going to be working with pork, and this style of pork is called butterfly cut.
Because it looks like a butterfly.
It looks like a butterfly, that's right, because it's cut, but not cut all the way in half, you see. Now, you can do the same thing by taking an extra thick portion of pork chop and cutting a pocket into it, or cutting it like this, butterfly cut. However you do it, though, you leave enough room to stuff it with the stuffing here, and you'll have enough left over to go on the side. And, of course, what would Thanksgiving be without corn?
Oh, heck yeah.
I think the people in Nebraska are really loving this time of year because it's corn time. Everybody's serving it up. Everybody's having corn souffle and corn briskets and corn this and corn pie and
Corn dat.
corn on the cob and corn, everything corn. So you gotta love Nebraska when it comes harvest time. So since these are already butterfly cut and we don't have to worry about that mess, we'll just show you how to go about going from step one to the final step. Make sure you don't get any plastic in your food. But if you do need to butterfly cut them, or even just cut small pockets into them, it's very easy to do. You don't need me to show you how to do that. Because if you already know how to cut meat in the kitchen, you should already know how to butterfly a pork chop. That looks like a butt cut.
It's the butt cut.
Butt drugs. I love that commercial.
I know, I heard you watching it last night.
Yeah, I was watching the behind the scenes of it.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. Anyway, so what we're going to do is before we bake this, because this is going to be a baked thing too, what we're going to do is we're going to sear it on this skillet, but we're going to sear it. If you're familiar with seasoning a sear, searing your meat is basically a quick browning, or should we say a quick heating up of your meats. You do this on certain dishes that ask you to sear your meat. Now what we're going to do is just put enough olive oil just to coat the bottom of the skillet, just like that. And then we're going to just swish it around to make it nice and slick.
Looks pretty.
It does. And then we're going to get out, we're going to turn this on first.
That's always a good step.
Yep. And then we're going to add to the bottom of this, we're going to spread it out a little bit, sage and thyme. These are two excellent ingredients that are anti-inflammatory. And another good one, it would be rosemary. Rosemary would be good to have in there too, but we don't have any. So otherwise it would be going in here. And we're going to add a little bit of onion powder. Just a bit. Not too much. Just like that. And, of course, what would pork be without ground cumin? Just a touch.
I like cumin.
I love cumin. I love the way this smells. I love the way it cooks. Ground cumin, you can never go wrong with that. It'll make any of your meats taste so much better. Now we're going to let that heat up. We're not going to stir it or anything. We're just going to let it heat up. And when your oil is hot, we're going to take this meat, toss it right into our skillet here, and we're going to flip it. So we're going to let it cook for about 30 seconds to a minute. We're going to flip it, cook it the other side 30 seconds to a minute, and we're going to set it aside.
And then we're going to brown it, and then you'll cook it in the oven? Or?
No, we're going to cook it straight in the oven. Now, what searing this thing does is it kills all the bacteria. It ensures all the bacteria from raw meats is killed in the heat. And it also gives it a quick seasoning, too. Plus, it gives you your oils. That way, they'll stay nice and moist in the oven when you bake it. So it has many different purposes of searing your meat first.
Will this be wrapped like the last one?
It will be wrapped.
Oh, that makes it so much better.
And you really need... Now, isn't this cute? This is so cute. It's a Coca-Cola toothpick dispenser. You just spin this little thing doohickey down here, and out comes one toothpick. Isn't that cool? I love this thing.
Yeah, especially for 25 cents we got it for.
Exactly, and this is a bar.
Oh, I can smell that. Oh yeah, they sell them for about 20 bucks like that.
20 bucks. And look at that.
Of course, I wouldn't give it up for 20 bucks, but still.
Oh, no, this is too precious to have.
Oh man, that smells wonderful.
You will need toothpicks for this.
Do you need to do that to check how thoroughly cooked it is, or?
No, we need that to seal it.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, once the oil is heated up, then we can. It has to be really, 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 really hot. So don't throw it in too early, because then you'll be searing for a long time, and then it wouldn't be seared anymore. It'd be actually cooked. We want to just sear it so that we get all the bacteria burnt away, and we get all the seasonings in place, the oil nice and coated with the seasonings, and then we can stuff it and put it in the oven and forget about it for about 45 minutes. So, sounds good? Good. Now, when you can tell that your oil is ready is when it starts bubbling up a little bit and you see little bubbles popping like it is now. That's when it's getting ready. So wait just about a minute or two after you see that, and it'll be good and hot for searing. So while it's doing that, let's come over here and grab a spatula, which you're going to need.
Spatula. Yep.
You're going to need a spatula.
Oh, that
This
smells
will be just
good.
the right size. Oh yes, and the aroma from this,
That is definitely home cooked.
exquisite. Very exquisite.
It's that cumin though. It's in there. That really. That is such a fragrant herb.
And the sage. That's what you're smelling.
Is that
most
what
of.
it is too?
Yes. Oh, and it's very anti-inflammatory too. If you cook with a lot of sage and thyme, and you just breathe over it, it'll clear up your sinuses. It'll make you feel so much better inside. Your immune system will thank you. And now you can see. Now check this out here. The ground cumin. You see the brown there. That's our cumin. That is a good sign that we are ready to begin. So stand back, and here we go with the searing. Perfect. Let's do two at a time so we don't do too much. Okay?
That one really looks like a bot.
It does, doesn't it? But it'll fold over. See, look how quick that cooks up. And when you flip it over, look at all the seasonings. See that?
That really does season it pretty damn good.
it does.
Damn good.
So, watch out. Here comes the flip.
I'm getting away.
Best to stand back for this, too. But if you can avoid it, just let the meat slide on down. And look at that, searing. This is what we call searing. And it's stuck. There we go. That's searing. Okay, now let it cook for another 30 seconds. And look at all the seasonings just baking right in there. You see that?
That's handy. It'll stay on a lot better than it would just sprinkling it.
Exactly, and it just pulls it right up. And now, we're ready. That is properly seared. Let's get these two guys off of our skillet and onto this to hold it. Now all we need is just a few minutes, or just a few seconds rather, of searing. But the oil has to be very hot, because if it isn't hot enough, then you're going to stand here and wait and wait and wait, and you could overcook your meat before it's ready to go in the oven. Okay, so that's 30 seconds, and look, you know you're ready when it turns white. Doesn't have to be completely white, but as long as the surface is white, that ensures there is no bacteria going into your stuffing. Because we don't want E. coli, we don't want salmonella, we don't want nothing like that. So searing it will kill all bad bacteria from raw meat. Flip it over a little bit, and we're good.
I still see red and stuff though on the side.
It's supposed to be.
Okay.
Yeah. What you're
I
mainly
just have
after,
no idea.
What you're mainly after is the main part. Look, the inside will be pink.
What about the other side, like the outside, like on the sides? Will that be pink
It'll
too?
be all right too, because now that your meat is so hot, nothing bacteria-wise is going to be living. It's like once you throw it in that heat, gone. So that's a good purpose of searing your meat. So now let's take this stuffing over, and what we're going to do here is we're going to take our butterfly pork and we're going to cut it. We're going to line it cut side up, and we're just going to kind of crisscross them, kind of like that. Now here comes the magical part. We're going to take our stuffing like this, and it doesn't take too much stuffing to stuff these guys. This is what we call stuffed pork chops. I'm gonna try to get that guy back on. There we go. That's where you belong. And just a little tiny bit will do you. You don't need that much to stuff a pork chop, as long as it'll stay there. Just like that. A little bit more on that one. Good. Perfect. Alright, now the rest of this is going to be served on the side. Now, comes the fun part. Alright, we're going to take some of our toothpicks here, and we're going to begin with this guy over here. So with your one hand, kind of push the stuffing down, and then take your toothpick. And you want to insert your toothpick all the way through it. You're not going to be able to close it completely, but that's where the toothpicks come in, because the toothpicks are going to hold these things in place. So they kind of look like a meaty taco. Okay, now basically what I've done was place 3 toothpicks, one here, and one up front. So that way all the stuffing will stay inside your pork chops. So now we can get a view of what this looks like, and don't worry about the outside being pink, because we're going to let the oven take care of the rest of that.
The oven will cook through that stuff.
It will cook right through it.
The surface is fine though, because you don't need to like that.
Yeah, but like I said, by searing it in extreme heat, you've killed off all the bacterias, and now you can stuff safely with confidence. So if you have a little stuffing left over, then just take a little bit and just with your finger kind of work it back in. It's all good.
And if there is any that makes it way, it'll be killed off in the oven.
Exactly.
But there's none on the surface whenever
none on the surface now, because like I said, the extreme heat will kill all bacteria.
Killed it like a nuclear bomb.
Exactly.
Except with no fallout.
There you go. That's a stuffed pork chop, and that's perfect for butterfly cut, which you can find already cut in your
That is a good idea for the butterfly cut.
It sure is. And so we're going to set this guy aside, because we're all done with that for the moment. What we're going to do, and as a matter of fact, with an extra added flavor, what you can do with this oil is now you can sort of give it a small drizzle with the seasonings and the oil, and just give it a little drizzle just before you cover it. This will ensure
nice and moist.
It'll remain moist and flavorful. Look at that. And it gives you something to do with all that excess oil. Now, we're going to cover this up with some new aluminum foil. Now, you're probably thinking, well, you probably don't want to cover this up too tightly, because the pork chops have now toothpicks in them, and they might pierce right through the top of that. Exactly.
True point.
You don't want to pierce.
Oh, one. There's one right there.
What?
Pierced.
There is. If it does, it does.
It's not going to really.
It's not going to ruin the moisture of this. In fact, it might actually help to have just a little bit of a steam hole there.
That's why I was thinking have a steam hole.
Yeah. But if you do puncture it, there's nothing you can do about it. Some things cannot be avoided. If that happens, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of your recipe. But just try to keep it as sealed as possible. And here we are. Beautiful. All right. Go. Now, we're going to preheat our oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit.
There we go.
All right. Now, we're going to set that to 375. And what we're going to do is we're going to slide that in there straight up, 45 minutes for cook time. Keep it covered. Don't even look at it during the 45 minutes. And then, once it's finished, you pull that out, you lift up the aluminum foil, and you serve it right away. It is so easy to do. Prep time is a cinch. It is so easy to get a thing of stovetop stuffing at the store, because I mean this is just one box of stovetop stuff, and you can use the turkey kind, you can use the cornbread type, the chicken. Any brand, any style.
We'll have to put it through the microwave then to make sure it's warm, but it'll be okay.
Oh, yes. Yes, we definitely will. So, there's the rest of the stuffing that's going to go on the side of that. And if you really wanted to, with that oil, you can make yourself gravy. If you really wanted to. Just take a little flour and a little bit more oil, cook it up, and until it's the type of consistency you want. I say we're going to wait for the oven to preheat, and then when we're done, we're going to slide it in, and we're going to cook up that corn, and we're going to try to find us some gravy mix that we can put over the top of this, and it is going to be out of this world.
Why don't we put some milk and sugar in the corn? You be up to that or not?
Well, it's already sweet corn.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, it's already sweetened.
Okay.
So, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, if you want to spice up your corn, adding a little bit of milk to make it more creamier, and then adding a little bit of sugar just to make it sweeter, is a nice recipe for a good sweet corn, a sweet cream corn, rather. And, or you can just have it just the way it is. And, you know, making your cooking easier is what it's all about in the kitchen. So what we're going to do, actually let me add some more water to that because that needs a little more water. That ensures that all the water that comes in the can of corn won't boil all away.
Oh wow, it smells good. It smells like a freaking marshmallow.
It does. It really does. So let's go ahead and just add just a touch. Because this is some really sweet sugar. Just
it is hot. It is more strong than regular sugar.
So we just need a little touch, less than a pinch.
Yes. I got a spoon and I shall stir it in.
Okay, I'm going to close up the stevia.
I'm not sure what they use. There's a different kind of plant that they make from that they take it from the leaves instead of the whole stalk. But it's organic, so you don't need to worry about it like with freaking other stuff. Okay.
It's a challenge to close, but once you got it, you got it. So, I'll put this down.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, this should be good.
So, I'm going to turn this on.
If it'll turn on. I don't know why this dang thing has to be like that.
Yeah, you
oh, well, might as well just use this spoon.
Yeah.
I already used it to stir it, so.
Yep. And when it heats up, we'll be able to determine by smell how much sugar we actually put in there and what it's going to actually taste like when it's ready.
That was very good smelling.
It was. It smelled almost like a marshmallow.
That's what it smelled like to me, too.
Yeah. And marshmallows are good, too, for holiday season because you can add that with some mashed sweet potato and make a pie out of it.
I have never heard of that. That sounds neat.
It is so good.
And then put some peeps on top of it. Like, to make it look cute or something.
You could.
Or you could just put peep heads on a stick and put it through there, you know.
Like the peeps are like drowning in quicksand or something.
Yeah, exactly.
We should make that.
That'd be fun.
We have some sweet potato back there.
We'll do that sometime then, yeah.
And we'll just whip it up and make a sweet potato pie with marshmallows and peeps with peep heads coming out of them. Going, help, help, help. Because, you know, we love to torture peeps. Why? I don't know. Because they're in every single one of our Easter Bunny death videos we've ever made. And we love to kill Easter bunnies. Well, chocolate Easter bunnies. Let's be specific. Let's not kill off the actual Easter bunny. Let's kill off the chocolate ones because those are replaceable.
Yeah.
So, and why do we kill them off? Well, because there's so many ways that you can kill a chocolate Easter bunny. But that's Easter talk. We don't have time to worry about that right now. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So,
I can't believe it's Thanksgiving already.
And you won't believe that it's going to be Christmas.
I know.
Does everybody know what they want for Christmas? I sure do. I got a lot of things on my wish list I want for Christmas, but chances are getting them is half the battle. Who said that anyway?
G.I. Joe.
I think so too. So we're going to pop this in the oven here when that thing goes ding, and then we're going to show you what it looks like when we pull it up. And by that time the corn will be well enough done. The stuffing, we can reheat that on the stovetop. We can just turn on the heat and just stir it. And all done when these are ready to come out, and I'll show you what it looks like with a taste test. And everything should just come back looking like roses on an autumn day. Do roses bloom on autumn days?
I had one that bloomed out there.
It's very rare to see a blossoming rose in autumn, but in case you do see one, cherish that moment. And it'll be just like this meal here. Like a rose on an autumn day, and a butterfly floating off in the breeze. I feel poetic now. We'll see you when we're ready. Then we'll be less poetic and more hungry. And I can't wait to get my mouth wrapped around these stuffed pork chops, let me tell you. So join us in about 45 minutes. We'll show you the finished product and a taste test. So don't go away. Don't go away. Don't go away. Don't go away. Just stay. Good boy. Well, whoever says you can't make a puppet out of an oven mitt. Or this one for that matter. Well, are you ready to check the food? We sure are, Mr. Oven Mitt. That's what I am. That's what he is, all right.
Oven dog. I don't know. I'm trying to.
I'm a dog? I thought it was a cow. Woof. Dog cow. Dog cow. I like that. Huh. Let's check the food. Let's check the food.
Yeah.
Dog cow has spoken. Woof moo. Woof moo. All right.
Woof moo.
Oh yeah, that thing's steaming like crazy. And we should be just about done. Let me put dog cow? I don't know. It looks more like a dog than a cow.
It's a dog.
Dog cow seems interesting though. We gotta give it like spots or something. Or a cowbell or something, I don't know. At any rate, we are done. So let's peel off our, ooh, look at that. We get our first glimpse right there, and look, doesn't that look good? That looks so good, folks. That looks so tantalizing. I am just in awe. Wait till we uncover it completely. You're going to be amazed at what we have created in just a short time. Very little prep. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Ooh, that looks so good. And here you have our stuffed pork chops. Now, the first thing you want to do is get them toothpicks out of there. Because now everything should hold together, because it baked together. Come on, out of there. There we go. You can definitely tell the meat's done. Toothpicks are hard as heck to get out of there.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's get these guys out.
I'll get some plates.
I got them.
Oh, okay.
All right, and toothpicks come out of our porky choppies. Of our porky choppies today. There's our porky choppy number 4. And they look good enough to eat and scarf. All right, let's get our first pork chop. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. That is so beautiful. Stuffed pork chop. And some sugar sweet corn. And there you have a stuffed pork chop right there with stuffing on the side and some stevia sweet corn. So, real question is, how does it taste? Well, we are just going to take a little slice of this off. Of course, the stuffing's going to go every which way because it's nice and juicy. But if it does, oh, look how tender that is too. Wow. I'm not using any pressure here either, folks. This is so tender. Look at that. The knife just goes right through it like butter. It really does. Try to get some with stuffing in it. Oops. It's falling all over the place. Oh well. Well, there's some stuffing in there. Let's see if we can put some more in there. Because we really want to try this both together at the same time. So here we go. First taste. Wow. It's very hot. Very, very flavorful. So tender. Very juicy. And you get a mix of all the flavors. I say that is one good stuffed pork chop. And if you don't believe me, try it out for yourself at home and make this up. It's real easy to do. Just follow the instructions just like we did here, and in minutes flat, you will have prepared a nice meal that takes you about 45 minutes bake time and about 5 minutes prep time. Nice and easy. And I'm always thinking about everybody here in the kitchen, especially in your kitchen. And this is a very nice, thorough meal that you can make the night before Thanksgiving and won't tire you out for the drive ahead that lies before you. So I know I got my hands full. I'm going to be making a ham. I'm going to be making my bean casserole and my stuffed, my stuffed cabbage rolls, and an antipasta salad. So all of that is going to be made here, and then we're going to take it over to Grandma's place. Hopefully everybody will love it. So this is SonicBlu Darkfold with, we got to give him a name.
Hot dog.
So this is SonicBlu Darkfold with Hot Dog the Oven Mitt. I'm a hot dog, especially when I let hot food out of the hot oven. So hot. So hot he's cool. So cool I'm hot. And who says we don't have any puppet oven mitts in the kitchen? Of course we do. We're a puppet show. We gotta have something puppet related in the kitchen too. So, from all of us here at the Old Puppet Studios and the kitchen thereof to all of you at home, may all of your meals turn out just to be as exquisite as this. And remember, if you're not cooking good, you're not eating good, and you're definitely not eating what we're eating tonight. I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna enjoy every morsel of it, and don't you wish you had some too? So make it yourself and see just how easy it is. Fantastic. It's very easy to do, and you don't need to show me. You don't need me to show you how to do that. And you definitely want to keep your eye on the pork chop because it could just fly away.
Fly away.
Fly away. Fly away. Fly away. Let's get some more toothpicks going. Okay, come on. Where aren't you going? Are you stuck? You're stuck, aren't you? Why do you have to be stuck? Just open the... Oh wait, it's taped. Okay, just a little shake there, maybe. Ah. Should have taken a whole bunch more out of it.
Yeah.
We are going to preheat our oven. We should have done that earlier too. We're going to preheat our oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. 375 degrees Fahrenheit. 375 degrees Fahrenheit.
Dang switch is hard to do.
We'll be less poetic and more hungry. I can't wait to get my mouth around this stuffed. What are we doing? Pork chops. And I can't wait to get my mouth wrapped around this stuffed pork chop. I tell you what.
Oh wait, what are we doing?
Oh wait, what are we doing? Pork chops. Stuffed pork chops.